Welcome, guys. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Kamoy. I want to thank you once again. If you are a new subscriber, thank you for clicking on the video. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. All right. So today we're going to be doing a collective reading for this new moon energy in Leo. Okay. All right, guys. So little disclaimer before I jump into this reading, because it is going to be a collective reading. All right, I understand that my videos will not resonate with everyone because they're not for everyone, but they're also wonderful other readers in YouTube that you may resonate with. So feel free to do so. I do talk about spiritual things on this channel that can help you along your spiritual growth. Okay, these videos will be for anyone on their spiritual journey. If you're an empath, a light worker, energy healer, if you're into signs and symbols, if you just know that there's some shit going on but you can't quite put your finger on it, you may be able to find something here. If you want inspiration, motivation, encouragement, guidance, messages from your guides, your angels, your ancestors, you may also be able to find something here. Okay, I don't know. Throat is a little dry. Remember that energy is fluid. So you want to keep in mind that it may not be your energy, but it could be the energy that you're interacting with, okay? So keep what you need and you leave what you don't. All right, my loves? Okay. Thanking our angels, our guides, our ancestors, our higher self, our divine masculine and feminine. We are thanking all of the energy in the atmosphere that is here to help guide, protect, encourage, motivate, and give us the wisdom and the understanding and the courage when needed to take action, okay? All right, we're going to start off with a chakra pull. So, the new moon is in Leo, and Mercury goes direct shortly after the new moon. So, the Mercury energy, honestly speaking, and I did post a video about like the end of the Mercury retrograde and messages just for the collective. And the energy with this retrograde was really, a lot of change, a lot of unexpected change. I don't really care what walk of life you was in. Everyone would have felt this effect in some way, shape, or form. And depending on exactly where it was in your natal birth chart, okay? So first chakra card we have is Joy, which is a solar plexus card. Your solar plexus rules your ego and your will. And if I had to think about, if I had to think about what sign I would assign to the solar plexus would be Leo, okay? Because Leo rules your ego and Leo also rules your will. Okay. All right. But it's interesting, right? Because the solar plexus area is ruled by Libra. Right? Well, which also makes sense, right? But in today's reading, we just gonna go with Leo, okay? Because the new moon is coming into Leo, all right? And there's a lot of things going on in Leo too, but we're just gonna focus on the new moon. I didn't get a chance to look up research the black moon, because when I did see something that flashed across the screen that talked about a black super moon or something like that with this new moon, right? Black new moon or something. So I researched that and I put that in the individual videos as far as whatever comes through from that energy. All right. And then we also have third eye chakra work that we're dealing with. Okay. So that's important for us to know. Right. That's very important for us to know. And we can really say that that's Aries. Okay. Your I amness. All right. So we're going to clarify some things. I just want to say, guys, like, you got Joy popping up with your solar plexus, which is all about your will, which is all about your will power, slash your ego. Okay, are you going to really pay attention to your spirit, or are you going to follow your ego? Okay, this retrograde was a very important retrograde because it should have given you an opportunity to release the things that no longer serve you. Now, for those of you that are on your spiritual walk, if you still had a little resistance on maybe letting some things go, Mercury retrograde pretty much would have come in and just break some shit right up. Okay, we do have Uranus squaring this moon energy. Okay, with that being said, Uranus is also about your higher self, your higher purpose, higher meaning. Okay, why are you here? All right, so with this new moon in Leo, it is going to be important for you to really find out where your joy is and operate from that place. Okay, when it comes to your career, when it comes to your love life, when it comes to your friendships. Okay, you're going to have to really tap into what makes you happy. And I know I've been saying this in a lot of videos. However, you want to try to get that in alignment before 2020. When we come into 2020, we're going into a very powerful energy with Capricorn. Okay, and I'll do a video later. I'm not really, because that's just going to go way, take me away from what I want to get into in this reading. Okay, but just on a high note, when we get into 2020, we shift into Capricorn. Capricorn is all about structure and order. Okay, now if you don't have some type of structure of how you want to move and how you want to do things and how you want your 2020 to be, please know that it will be done for you, and you may not like the restrictions that have been put in place for you. Okay, so this is why it's important, and I keep saying, get your shit together before we transition into 2020. All right, get it together. Now, if you don't have the strength to do so. If you don't have the strength to do so, there are things that you can do spiritually, right? To help with that. Okay, so you're gonna have to start doing your research, start listening to your guides. Okay, maybe watching some videos, reading some books to get some answers. Importantly, going into meditation. You're gonna have to sorry about that. You're gonna have to go into meditation. That's gonna be important. Okay, all right. So when joy pops up, it's really asking you to pay attention to what makes you happy. Okay, now a good indicator of what makes you happy is when you are in a situation and you don't feel so comfortable. You know that, okay, that's an alert. Okay, this does not make me happy. Okay, so you can start from there. All right, just pay attention to the things that make you unhappy. And when you're in that moment, you can do a reverse state. Okay, I don't really like the way this feels. So what would I do? What would I do to make this ideal for me? Okay, and then you work from there. Okay, so you just gotta, if you've been through enough shit, it shouldn't be difficult for you to know what you want at this stage. Okay, if you've been through some difficult shit, it should not, it really shouldn't. Okay, all right, we got the Lovers card popping up on the board in this in your overall energy. So we know Gemini is ruled by the Lovers. Okay, so Gemini also rules versatility and being a little bit flexible. Okay, so some of you could be dealing with a Gemini, but this can also represent the Gemini energetic pattern in your birth chart. Okay, now when the Lovers card pops up, this is all about your intimate relationships, and we know right now that the North Node is in Capricorn, and in Cancer. And Cancer rules your 4th house, which is all about your family, okay? The home, okay? So when the Lovers card pops up, this is all about love. This is all about union. This is all about alignment. This is all about choices, okay? Now, this is important. And this is really important, and I'm not surprised that this popped out, because you are going to be given an opportunity with this new moon energy to really set the intent on alignments. What do you really want? Ask yourself that question, okay? What do you really want? Now, even if it takes you a day, you do have, at least 2 days after the new moon where you can kind of still tap into the energy, because the moon shifts every 2 days. But I want to check to make sure when the moon is shifting. Give me 1 second. I did not check that out. Mm. Okay. Okay, it enters Virgo on the 2nd, so you still have 2 days. So you have up until the 2nd to kind of tap into this new moon energy. Okay, now, uh, you're gonna have to pay attention to your joy, okay, which is solar plexus energy, okay? Now, and you're also gonna have to pay attention to your faith walk, okay? Your belief systems, okay? What belief system and what boundaries and what limitations have you aligned yourself with, okay? Now, what angels or what angles of light are trying to come in right now that are trying to tap you in and clue you in, okay? Okay. I wanted to give you some I really need to put all my stuff in a binder, like seriously. And I took my chakra stuff out of the chakra binder, but I got like my numerology stuff. I got a whole bunch of charts. Like I got so much, yeah. Okay, so let's talk about your solar plexus. Now, your solar plexus is also fire energy, okay? And we know that fire can burn some stuff up, but we also know that that would be like representing, this would be like kind of representing the strength card, okay, which is Leo. All right, so this is all about confidence. This is all about believing in yourself. This is all about giving you an opportunity to really align things in your life the way that you want it to. If you have taken an advantage of this Mercury retrograde energy, right, you should have had some cycles showing up that says, okay, it's time for this to be over. Okay, we're not replaying this in our minds no more. Okay, our heart has had enough. Okay, this is not fulfilling anymore. I need to find something more fulfilling to do with my life. Okay, you should have had moments within this retrograde energy within July to have some moments to really reflect, right, on what brings you joy and what's stealing your joy. Okay, I'm just saying. So step out in your strength, step out on your faith. Okay, now, for some of you, you may have to power your faith up. Okay, but that's okay. You start little. Okay, you may have to power your faith up. How you start doing little things. Turn off the news. Stop having conversations with people that are meaningless. Okay, start watching videos that are inspirational. Start reading books that are inspirational. Start listening to music that's inspirational. Okay, that's how you start to really deprogram yourself. Start getting in the feeling of the things that you desire to experience, honey. Okay, all right, or the things that you desire to create, or the things you can create, or the things that you've already created. Really, because as you think a thing, that thing is already created in the ethers. It's already there. It's already existed. It's already living. Okay, so who's stealing your joy? What's stealing your joy? And where do you need to get your joy from? Okay, now, sidebar. Understand that with this Lovers card, you can't get your joy from other people. You're going to have to find that within yourself first. Okay, because we are all energetic beings. Everything is energy, even down to these cards. That's why the cards pop out in the order that they pop out in. It's energy, right? Which means as you work on yourself, as you master yourself, as you vibrate on the energy of the things that you create within, it's a beautiful world. They got to come to you. Universal law. So, and you working in universal law, and you may not even be aware of it because you're still attracting things, okay? You're still attracting things. So if you're worrying about what your man is doing, what the kids is doing, oh my God, this can go wrong. Guess what? You're still operating in the law of attraction, which is really like the law of correspondence, as above, so below. Okay? So the Lover's card is saying things are going to come into an opportunity where you can set your intent to align, really restructure your whole life, because everything starts from home, right? So if you wake up and you have an argument with your husband, you fussing with the kids, you carry that shit to work with you, you know, unless you know how to master it and see the duality and how you can learn and how they're just reflecting back a part of you that you need to either embrace or let go. Okay. So this is giving you an opportunity to come into alignment. You do have the Five of Earth clarifying this. Now, 5 represents change, okay? The Five of Earth is all about, maybe you have some fears surrounding money, right? You're going to have to be able to accept the help from others that you need, especially wisdom. So you don't want to give or get advice from people that really don't have wise things to say. That's always thinking negatively, okay? Maybe for some of you, you want to step out and start your own business. Maybe it's a YouTube channel. Maybe for some of you, it's going back to school and you don't know where the money's going to come from. Maybe for you, it could be... you know, the kids' college tuition, the kids are going back to school, not having enough, not knowing where the money's going to come from, and really just being afraid of money. This is what I'm going to say to you. You need to be able to have an intimate relationship with money just like you would your lover, right? And understand that money is energy. And if you can get in the vibration in which money lives, guess what? It's going to attract itself to you, okay? And I'm going to give you another little tip, all right? Money lives on what you can be able to give so you can receive. So you have to be able to give something before you can receive it. What joy can you bring to another person to reflect this money that you're fearing? Because right now, a lot of you, especially if you are on your spiritual path, it's like you're being called to do next level shit. All right. You're being called to really do next level shit. Some of you are being called to be teachers. You know, some of you are being called to be healers. Right. Some of you, there's just like an aching in you that you know there's more, but you can't quite put your finger on it. Okay. So this is giving you an opportunity, if you've been paying attention with this retrograde energy, to really see what's been stealing your joy and what brings you joy. Right. You may have to step out on faith on this. Yeah. Especially if it's surrounding money. Okay. There are some things that you can do magically to manifest things, okay? Now, please understand that magic is really just a science, okay? As above, so below, okay? So, like I just explained, the minute you speak a thing, because everything is energy, right? Your words carry a vibration. They carry a sound. Everything is created out of sound. This cell phone created out of sound. Okay, this piece of paper created out of sound. The trees that you see outside created out of sound. They are vibrating at a particular frequency, which appears in the form that they do, right? But even with that being said, we're still taught that a tree is a tree. But on different dimensions, a tree may not look like the what we can relate to a tree. A tree may have a totally different frequency in vibration. A tree may be purple. A tree may be blue. You know, in different dimensions, the colors may represent the colors may represent the frequency. So unlike it gets faded when you're in this third dimensional realm, you're able to actually see the vibrant color of things in the origin in which they vibrate from, right? So if you can get in the origin of which money vibrates from and understand that money, you treat money like your lover, you in love, you know. Treat money, because we were taught the love of money is evil. But can I tell you something? Don't nobody want to be around somebody that don't love them, right? Don't but and if you're loving healthy, if you are loving and having healthy relationships with money and with people, you don't have to be afraid. You don't have to be afraid. There is a sense of security. There is a sense of honesty. There is a sense of respect. So get in a frequency and a vibration, okay, if you got a money thing going on. Release your fears around money, especially if you've walked away from some shit that didn't align financially. If you've lost a job, okay, if you have walked away from a relationship and that affects you financially, if you've now just become a single parent and you're wondering how this shit is all going to work out, you understand what I'm saying? What the universe is asking you to do now, when what you're being granted with, right? And honestly, like, I am not telling you guys anything that I have not had to walk through myself, or even some stuff that I'm not even walking through myself. Like I said, everybody's affected by this energy, just in different ways, and depending on your mastery level, you could be out in the ocean on the biggest cruise ship there is and not feel none of this wave going on because you're doing your work. Or you could be on a little mini tugboat and that wave is coming in and your ass get knocked off into this big ocean of energy and feelings and emotions and overthinking shit, right? Find your joy. Whatever you walked away from, okay? You don't have to fear the money situation. I'm hearing Spirit say things are going to work out. You just need to stand in that. Woo. Stand. Okay, just stand. Stand. Have faith. Take a leap of faith. Some of you may need to re-examine your faith. Some of you may need to re-examine your faith because some of you had your joy wrapped up in other people, honey. Some of you were wrapped up your joy. Your job was a joy. Maybe the job that you walked away from or that you got released from. You know, that was your joy because of money. It was paying you well, right? It was paying you well. Okay, we got the page of fire popping up on the board. This is intuitive energy. Okay, just know this right here with this lover's energy. Just know that this is life-changing alignments happening. You can get in the flow and flow with the energy, or you can swim against the tide and get caught up and get swept off your boat. Okay, and land in the water and get overwhelmed. I just decided today, I was in meditation, and I just decided I'm not going to go on the boat anymore in my imagination when I go in to do my work. I just purchased a submarine. And I'm going to tell you why I purchased a submarine. I purchased a submarine in my imagination because as I get in the water, because there's a lot of energy and I know I need to focus because there's some new intentions and there's some new things that I am manifesting and some things that I have already manifested and I'm just waiting for them to come to form in this realm, right? I don't want to even feel the fucking wave. I don't want to feel the wave. I don't want to feel the rat. I don't want to feel I don't want to feel seasick. I don't want to feel none of that shit. So I have purchased me a submarine. Okay. So in my submarine, it's fucking decked out, y'all. Okay. I got everything that I need in there. Okay. It is looking really, really good. I even got a library in there so I can study. Okay. I could even record my videos from a submarine if you really think about it. Yeah. Just, record the videos and I'm sending it to whatever realm needs it at this point. Okay. Now, in the submarine, because it's below the surface, right? I'm not going to feel that heaviness, okay? I'm not going to feel that, right? So what it's asking you to do, right? Some of you may need to purchase a submarine, right? It's and not a boat, right? Because of this emotional energy, so you can really tap into your joy and go deep, okay? Change your belief system. Some of you are going to have to let go of some things that no longer serve you, honey, okay? You got the page of fire popping up. That's intuitive energy. The page of fire is saying that new shit is coming in. This energy for the past month, I'm not going to say. It was like, okay, fucking heavy shit, right? But you're going to have to step into your confidence and operate with integrity, originality, and ingenuity, honey. Okay? This is not a time for you to get stuck up in anybody else's patterns of who you should be. You done found out some stuff about some people in this retrograde. You probably done found out some shit about yourself too in this retrograde. Okay? Pages are all about messages coming in, right? Pages are all about messages coming in. So I'm just telling you to get excited and explore, okay? Allow your spirit to really tap into the depths of you, and you'll be surprised to see what you can find. You'll be surprised to see what lies deep within, okay? Some amazing stuff, all right? This is clarified by the 10 of water, aka the 10 of cups. The 10 of cups is all about things coming into harmony. This is all about alignment, okay? This is all about happiness. For some of you, this could represent marriage, okay? This is definitely harmony and contentment. So you need to get excited about that. Be creative. Be creative. Use your third eye. Listen, I'm telling y'all right now. Okay, if you're not doing some type of meditation, if you are not doing some type of spiritual time craft out for yourself, you are going to get caught up in this rapture of this big ocean. I'm telling y'all right now. Okay, so please understand. Okay, use this intuitive energy that says you got exciting shit coming in. Use this emotional energy that's saying things are coming into alignment and harmony. Okay, some of you are gonna probably even be getting married. For some of you could be getting married, right? And for some of you, I'm hoping that you getting married after this retrograde, honey. And for some of you, you probably done found out some stuff before you got married in this retrograde. One particular person, you may have to walk away from this wedding in this retrograde. Okay, that was for somebody, because you done found out some shit and you chose your joy. You wasn't gonna do that. Stand in your faith. What does that mean to you? If you have to look the word up, explore the word, digest the word, meditate on the word, yeah. Okay, especially if this fucked with your money. Just know that it wasn't in alignment. And in order for more to come in, right, you're going to have to let some stuff go. That's how this works. Yep. Because there was some painful stuff going on. Look at this. You got the 3 of Earth popping up, right? The 3 of Earth. Earth energy is all about what grounds you. What grounds you in this 3rd dimensional realm. Your 5 senses, okay? Anything to do with this realm, okay? When the 3 of Earth pops up, this is also about teamwork. Okay, so this can also represent the power of your creativity. So you have a lot of creativity popping up, which is a lot of when I hear creativity, I hear create. Okay, when I hear create, I hear the inner God within you, the inner reservoir within you. Okay, so the 3 of Earth represents teamwork. This represents collaboration. This represents the initial fulfillment. Okay, so that initial fulfillment is here. Your faith walk. You don't have to level up. Okay? What brings you joy? What brings you joy? What makes you happy? I think we've experienced enough in this lifetime as humans of the things that don't make us happy. So why not meditate on the things that do make you happy? This new moon is all about you setting your intent in your powerhouse. This new moon is happening in Leo. That's the fucking powerhouse. That's the powerhouse. Let me see. Did I print those? I don't think I print those. So give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. That's Leo. Leo is your powerhouse, y'all. Leo is your powerhouse. Should have brought my charger. My one's about to die. Leo is your powerhouse. You're going to have to... Okay. All right. Okay. I need to actually... Okay. Leo is your powerhouse. Okay. And Leo is... Leo rules your 5th house. And can I say number 5 once again? Change. Okay, so Leo's your powerhouse. Leo's all about how you express yourself. Leo is about your truth, right? Leo is about... I always have my elements. There's this one little gnat. Every time I do my reading, and I don't know how it gets all the way upstairs, but it always circles... It always circles the cards. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it does me guidance. I do need to look that up. But it's never failed. Okay. So Leos are all about self-expression. Okay. They're all about you being able to really come into a place of your heart center, your heart chakra. Okay. Really being able to operate from a place of your truth. Okay. So... with this new moon operating in Leo, this is why you want to make sure that you're creating things from your joy, because this is going to really produce whatever you're feeling is what really produces what you manifest. So it's asking you to pay attention to your joy, have faith. But with this 3 of Earth energy is clarified by the 5 of Air energy. The 5 of Air energy is all about your spiritual and your mental thinking. But this can also be about conflict. This can also be about loss. This can also be about maybe some type of tension. Okay. Maybe, even betrayal. Okay. This, most importantly, can also be about you learning from all of this pain, conflict, betrayal. Okay. So this could also be someone that you were working with. This could have been a partnership. This could have been a relationship. right? So it's asking you, whatever you've had to let go, whatever you've had to let go, you need to tap back into your joy. Do not get stuck in your pain. That's what it's saying here. Don't. And we're going to clarify this 3 of Earth energy. Let's use my Zen deck. We've clarified this 3 of Earth energy followed by the 5 of Fire. We know that something went down, okay? Something went down. Either somebody wasn't really paying attention to your, your skills. Y'all wasn't lining up as far as your morals are concerned. The person didn't have some integrity. Somebody that you were either in an intimate relationship, working with, could have been your child, somebody just like they're taking you for granted or taking the situation for granted. Yep. You got the 3 of Air on the board. This is a very painful situation. This could be a breakup, a heartbreak. This is a painful situation. Okay. Somebody betrayed you. Somebody betrayed you. Okay. Yep. This is also followed by the Knight of Fire, aka intuitive energy. This is fast moving energy, very intense energy. So this is intense. Okay. For some of you, this could be an intense. For some of you, this could also be the closure that's coming in, and it's coming in fast. This retrograde brought in some closure and it came in fast. And for some of you, like you're really just learning out shit at the last minute. Like this retrograde energy is bringing in shit at the last minute. Okay. So I think we up to retrograde until after, like maybe after midnight or something. So, you could still be hearing shit up and, until midnight. And then Mercury is still, the shadow, the retrograde shadow is still there. The shade. Right? So you still have the retro shade there. And that's like 2 weeks. So you still really got this retrograde energy up until the freaking 15th of August. Okay? Or like into the 2nd week of August. So you can still find out some shit up until August 15th. Okay? Or the 2nd week in August. But this is some intense shit that's, that has brought you some pain and some uncomfort and have you in your head and shit. Okay? You got the 9 of Fire on the board, aka the 9 of Wands. It's asking you to have courage and to persist. And whatever this is, it was like it tested your faith, honey. It tested your faith. For some of you, like you literally were left speechless. Okay, so what this new moon is saying. Thank the universe for the information. Thank the individuals for the information. Thank the situation for the information. What can you learn from it? Okay, the 5 of Ears is saying an opportunity is being presented to you. Okay, so you can be open to change. You're still going to have to review everybody's motives, though, including your own. Okay, including your own. All right, Will. I have to excuse me. I don't know why my spirit guide be coming in a little gnat, because he does that. Okay. What I'm getting right now is that you're really going to have to beef up your energy. And I think I said this. I don't know what video that was. But y'all gonna have to start protecting yourself with some of these energies. If you're into stones and crystals, you need to be able to charge your stuff. One of the things that I do is I charge my stuff for the whole moon cycle. So from the new moon cycle to the full moon cycle, or from the full moon cycle to the new moon cycle. Whole nother shadow, so some of you are going to have to get into your crystals, into your stones. Some of you are going to have to get into really working with energy, and paying attention to energy, and being able to understand energy. Watch some videos, get to know yourself, get to know the energy that you're dealing with. Okay, I think it's the Bible that says we wrestle not with flesh and blood, but principality and forces in higher places. They're talking about energy and the laws of the universe, and the forces of the planetary energetic system. And also to know that these same alignments that are in the heavens are also in your body. Okay. So if you can figure out what's going on in the heavens, you can figure out what's going on within you. Okay. Yep. You do have the 2 of rainbow on the board, aka the Two of Pentacles, is asking you to bring in balance. You're going to have to manage your time, some of you, which means that you're not going to have to spend a lot. Please don't spend a lot of time in this pain. Don't spend a lot of time in this pain, baby, okay? Manage your time. You're going to have to prioritize things, okay? For some of you, you should have gotten a lot of downloads in this retrograde energy, especially when it comes to money and how you should move, okay? For some of you, you are going to have to take the time out to heal from whatever this is. But it doesn't have to be long. You don't have to be stuck in this Three of Swords, aka Three of Ear, or this Five of Swords, aka the Five of Ear. You don't have to be stuck there. That's what I'm hearing. You do not have to be stuck there. So far, you have fives on the board. So far, you have 2 5s on the board. We're going to see if you get triple 5 popping out. Okay, this Two of Rainbow, aka the Two of Pentacles, is saying balance your time. Balance your time. Direct the energy with focused intention on not on the negative things, but focus your energy and your attention on the things that you really desire to manifest and experience. Okay, or get in your head. Take control. Use your imagination. Instead of seeing something not working out, you want to see it working out. Live in that feeling of working out. Literally play the mind movie in your head of how it works out. And then you let it go. And then you continue to play another mind movie of how it works out. And then you let it go. So every time that negative feeling pops out, right, you want to explore it. Let your spirit direct you. Okay, filter it, correct it in your head by plugging in how you really want it to pan out in the positive aspect, and then you let it go. Okay, you may have to do it 1,000 times a day, but this is what is called the work. Okay, that's the work. That's the inner work, is not to get caught up in the negative shit. Okay, the negative mind loops. Okay, now, for some of you, what you're going to have to start doing also is write the story the way that you want to write it. So, say, for example, you had a breakup and it was very like a traumatic breakup, okay, or a split. And this could have been a split. Let's just use a boyfriend for an example, a husband, or a lover for an example. And this could have been a really painful split, right? And you feel not loved. You feel like taken advantage of. You feel, some of you may be unworthy. You feel like this person definitely came in and chipped away at your insecurity, so you feel insecure, okay? What you need to get in the vibration of is not that this person didn't love me, not that this person didn't deserve me, or I didn't deserve this person, not that I don't deserve love. You don't want to get stuck in those lower vibrations. What you do is you literally change the story, okay? I am grateful that I am no longer in that relationship where someone doesn't adore or love me, respect me. I am so grateful that I'm not there anymore. I'm so grateful that I'm now open to be bringing in that respectful relationship of someone that loves me, adores me, and accepts me for me. Right? So you're really going to have to do that. You do have the Four of Cups popping up on the board, aka the Four of Water. This is all about contemplation. Okay, you're going to have to get into a place of really contemplating and paying attention to your thoughts. Okay, once again, this can also represent the breakup that I was just talking about. Okay, all right, but there's some type of imbalance within your relationships or a relationship. Okay, where there's no harmony, things are just not aligning. Okay, as you get into a meditative place, you can definitely see. As you can get into a meditative place, you can definitely see where you are able to reevaluate things, okay? You're able to see the things that you've missed, where you can go back and correct things, okay? I definitely feel like there's like some type of breakup. You also have 2 4s popping up on the board, so you're going to keep an eye on your numerology aspect of this reading, okay? So we're going to move on. You got the 4 of Earth popping up on the board, okay? This 4 of Earth energy is all about you, once again, paying attention to how you hide your insecurities, especially when it comes to do with money. Okay, if you're worrying about money, you want to get in a place of being thankful that you have more than enough money and prosperity and abundance that you're able to give and receive. Okay, you may have to do this 1,000 times a day. Like I said, correct your thought pattern. You may have to listen to videos that has messages about how you can positively change your thinking when it comes to deal with money. All right, but the 4 of Earth is really, is saying take control of your life. Okay, this is a time for you to bring stability into your life. Okay, this is all about security. Okay, don't be too possessive. Okay, don't be too greedy, especially if you're dealing with some type of situation where it's a split. Okay, operate with integrity, be fair, especially when it comes to the finances. Okay, be able to make good business decision. Okay, you want it for some of you, you're going to have to be able to give so you can receive. For some of you, just tight asses. I'm just going to say, for some of you, you have the money where you can help someone, especially when they ask, but you just a tight ass, you in your feelings, you just not operating in the highest vibration. That just opens you up for a as above, so below experience to happen. Especially if you know someone is really in need and you have it to give. That's not cool. If you have it to give and they're in need, remember, you are never in lack if you're operating on mastery and how you're attracting things into your life. So you would know that as you give to this person, then opens up the door for you to get tenfold what you've given. Okay? All right, then you got the 8 of fire clarifying this 4 of earth energy. The 8 of fire is all about intuitive energy, and this is things moving at a fast pace. Right? This is like quick change, okay? Whatever delays that you were having with this retrograde energy, know that change is coming in and it could be happening rather quickly. And for some of you, there could just be so many things happening at the same time, because I know this energy, whoo, baby, this energy, my loves. For some of you, this definitely can be you having even to move out of a situation rather quickly, okay? And having to really come into a place where you're mentally securing yourself and knowing that you're going to be okay in this physical realm, okay? Whatever delays you may have felt like you had around money, know that it's over, okay? We got these that popped out, so we're going to get into it. All right, yep. You do have the 10 of air popping up on the board, which is all about your thinking, your spiritual and your mental thinking. The 10 of air is also about negative thinking. The 10 of air is like backstabbing, betrayal energy, okay? So it's asking you not to replay that, especially, I keep hearing, when it comes to do with money at this point, okay? This is also about maybe you feeling like you've lost something or you feel defeated, okay? This definitely represents endings, things coming to an end, okay? Remember, pay attention to what steals your joy, okay? What brings you joy, okay? Do you need to change your faith walk? Do you need to level up on your faith walk? Do you need to just shut people down so you can, go within to know your next step, right? You got the 10 of earth popping up on the board, aka the 10 of, you got, how many 10s you got here? Okay. You got 3 10s. So that's 1 1 1 already, okay? Okay, so we got the 10 of earth popping up on the board, aka the 10 of pentacles. This is all about wealth. This is all about inheritance. For some of you, you may have lost someone that left you a whole shit ton of money. That could be where the ending has come. Someone has transitioned and left you a lot of money. For some of you, this could be all about establishment. For some of you, this could be your family being established, okay? For some of you, you could just be retiring, but just know wealth. Now, wealth doesn't always have to do with finances. Remember, wealth and prosperity can be health. It can be friends, it can be money. It can be happy and healthy relationships, So just know whatever wealth means to you, know that it is available to you, but you're going to have to pay attention to your negative thinking, and you're going to have to move with action. That you can't sit in this change that has just happened. This is for your good. Okay, step up in that Leo energy, your powerhouse. Okay, step up in your powerhouse. All right, trust your spirit. Okay, trust your spirit. Trust your truth. Okay, trust your higher self, your highest vibration of self. Okay, you do have the quest card, or the vision quest card, which is really the hangman card. So that's really about you being able to let go. Yes, you've made some sacrifices in the past, so now you're going to have to take that time to pull back and really evaluate who you are, what you want your life to be like in this new cycle, because we've definitely ended a cycle. And I'm going to say it again in this video. You do not want to come into 2020 not knowing what your next move is. You don't want to do that. The energy that's shifting in 2020 is going to be a little bit more structured. So you want to come up with your plan and your structure now before that energy shifts. Okay. So go on the quest. Okay, let go. Okay, let go. For some of you, you just got indecisions. You're indecisive, which is causing the delay of things to come in because you can't make your mind up about shit. Or you could be dealing with someone that can't make their mind up, and then you're in that energy, which means that you're just not making a choice because they're not making a choice. Find your joy. Step out on faith. Okay, you do have the Sun of Water popping up here, aka the Knight of Water. Okay, this is all about romance. This is all about charm. This is all about your knight in shining armor coming in. Now, let me just say something to your knight in shining armor. Could be yourself, honey. It could be your guides. It could be your ancestors, you know. It could be somebody coming in with a new job. It could be someone coming in with the perfect place for the right amount for you and your kids to pay for rent. You know, like it could be so many aspects of a knight in shining armor rolling in. Your knight in shining armor could be your meditations where you're really creating things from a higher aspect, from a higher realm. Okay, so please know. All right. This can also be for some of you being unrealistic and dealing with someone that can be jealous and moody. That could be you, right? Know that you got the reset card here, aka the clown card, aka from the Rider deck. This would be considered the Fool card. Okay. Once again, it's asking you to take a leap of faith. You're not going to be able to operate in things as they were. We've shifted from that. That's just not where we are now. So your message for this new moon energy would be: find your joy and step out on faith. You cannot continue to do things the old way. And, going back to a couple of videos with the node switching, North Node going into Cancer, I feel. Cancer rules your 4th house, which is all about your family, okay, your home, all right? And then you got the South Node going into Capricorn, right? Capricorn is all about structures and systems. So you're looking at your 4th house, which is your family, the things that brings you joy, okay? The home is where the heart is. Cliche saying, but the home is where the heart is, right? So what's bringing you joy? What's fucking up your home life? What's not adding up, right? Retrograde energy should have brought some of that to the surface for you to clear up. It should have. Should have ended some things, okay? So with that being said, my lovelies, I hope this message was helpful. All right, time to get your joy back. Time to level up your faith. Okay, time to step into your power and the truth of who you are, honey. Don't let nobody create your next level. Don't let nobody tell you who you are and what you can do. Okay, you can hold on to pain or you can move forward. Hold on to pain and learn. Move forward. Okay. No, I said that wrong. Hold on to the pain and don't move forward and don't learn, or release the pain, learn the lesson, move forward. It's like the video games. You know how the kids do the video games and they beat the video games? I bought my son a video game. I think the little boy beat the video game in a couple of days and then, came like, okay, Mom, I beat the game. Okay, so that means you can't play it no more. There's levels. Oh no, there's still some stuff I can do. So go do those stuff, right? There's levels to this, okay? So in order for you to be able to beat the game, you have to understand that you can also program the game, honey, okay? All right, release the things that's no longer bring you joy will be the theme for this. Step up into your power with this Leo energy. Set the intention, okay, in your truth, your true self, okay? That's what's coming forth right now. Don't dumb that part of you down. Let it fly, okay? You don't have to, You can do that internally, you know, boldly, okay? You can do it internally boldly because that's where the work starts from, okay? Step out on faith. All right, my lovelies, I am going to start posting your weeklies tomorrow. So I'll talk a lot more about this new moon energy, as well as maybe give some background about the black supermoon. I don't even know how you can have a black supermoon, black new moon when you don't see the moon. But okay. So I will research and see what I find, and then post that in your individuals. But guys, make sure that you be kind to yourself. Make sure you love yourself. Check out the description box below where you can find out the information from my girl Kim Warner. She does natal charts, and you can also find out the information on how you can win a free reading. And also, guys, I will be changing the way that I do readings as of August 1st, which is tomorrow. There will be no more 11/11 readings, okay? All right, my lovelies, do something kind for yourself. Drink plenty of water because it is still hot. All right, and I will see you guys in your individuals. Bye.